Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. What do I have here? Oh, if you're new here, please sub. I review everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I do my famous Sunday morning coffee reviews. My first comment is always mine pinned because I have attached to that the playlist of whatever I'm reviewing, in this case bourbons. Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, small batch, aged 9 years, 120 proof. The Single Barrel Reserve is always 120 proof, and it's aged a minimum of 9 years. There's a little metal label on there, and it says barrel number 3711, candy corn in parentheses, 12 years, 10 months, Fred No. Fred No is the one who is, this is his creation. I have met Fred No. Fred No used to work out of the Urban, Jim Beam Urban Distillery in downtown Louisville on 4th Street. It is no longer in business, but I got to meet him there. Supposedly it tastes like candy corn. Has a 12 year, basically almost 13 years, 12 years, 10 months. I mean, you look at that label, that little metal label. I don't know how much well you're going to be able to see it with the glare, but if you can, very interesting. So. Very interesting. So 120 proof, almost 13 years. I poured it earlier. A number 4 Char. Here it is. There's the color. I almost think with a number 4 Char, almost 13 years, it'd be darker. It smells like a freshly, a fresh piece of charred oak soaked in pancake syrup. Yeah. 120 proof, so, okay, there it is. Let me take an acclimation sip first. A little hard to say. Tell you what, this is another one from my buddy Jordan. Between Jordan and Jeff, it's unbelievable. These two people are so into whiskeys and bourbons in particular, and I mean they know their stuff, and they have a lot of bourbons, and they love the channel, and they keep lending me all these great whiskeys to try. It's unbelievable. Jordan just lent me a 28-year-old wild turkey. Jeff's lent me like 8 so far. It's incredible. It is nuts. All right. Now I'm going for the flavor, right? After the acclimation sip. Drink a high proof spirit, and this is particularly high at 120. After you swallow, the best thing you can do is kind of breathe out. If you breathe in right after you swallow, a lot of times you'll cough. If you breathe out, you're in good shape. And always take that acclimation sip. Always desensitize yourself to the alcohol so you get the full flavor. And now, what is the full flavor? I said it smelled like kind of fresh charred oak soaked in pancake syrup. Make no mistake, this is hot. Okay, this is. Does it taste like candy corn? Now, it's in my head. I try and not let that influence me, but it always, it's easy for something to taste like candy corn because, bourbon is mostly corn, and it always has that sweet, I said pancake syrup, but I don't know that I would put exactly candy corn on it if I hadn't read that. It's good. It is full of, it is a pancake type. I remember, this is solid flavor. Okay, this is barely, you can't go in a barrel by law, bourbon, any higher than 125 proof. So this is basically barrel strength. It's 120. Now, that can change, Put it in at you don't have to put it in at 125. most people don't. This is probably their cast strength. This is cast strength, single barrel cast strength. I'm trying to think. I think it's, see, now I'm confused. I think you can't put it in, what I say, I think you can't put it in more than 125. Yeah, so 120, all right, either way. It's hot, obviously. And by hot, I mean it, you know, it's 120 proof and you feel that burn. But what a nice coating on the tongue. What a nice aftertaste. That sweetness, that maple syrup. Wow. The wood, the char. You know, it's almost 13 years, and you can taste that wood, and you can taste that smoky char, which is balanced nice with the sweetness of that what I call pancake syrup, what they call candy corn. What I want to do here at this 120 proof, let's put some water in it. Let's change the proof and let's see what happens. Let's see how it expands it, how it blooms, how it opens up, and what flavors come out now. It is sweeter smelling. Maybe more like, definitely more like candy corn than at first, because first it was pancake syrup. Now, you know, I can give candy corn a nod. Like I say, it's not hard to imagine that. You know, it's corn, right? This has to be at least 51% corn, right, to be bourbon. And it's sweet, so it's got a nice smell. You know, it had a nice smell before. I mean, pancake syrup's a damn nice smell. This does smell kind of like a candy corn, toffee, some type of candy now as opposed to a pancake syrup. Whoa, I don't know how much water I added, but that tastes good. No burn. Pure, sweet goodness. Best thing to do a lot of times is put a piece of ice in. Put a piece of ice in a glass of bourbon, no matter how much bourbon you have. When it starts tasting good, when it hits its sweet spot, you take the ice out, right? You got the perfect dilution. You don't have to worry about how much water to put in. I didn't want to use ice this time. I haven't. A lot of times I'll live for that to warm up a bit too, and it'll change as it's from the cold to as it warms up. It's an interesting way to do it, but it takes a long time for a review, right, to go through all that. This just tastes sweeter now. Tastes more candy. Whether it's candy corn, toffee, chewy toffee with the vanilla in it. All right, Jordan, appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.